I'd like to thank everybody for coming today. We're very happy and excited, obviously, to be part of this initiative. The community and their health have always really been a priority to us as a company, and it's interesting that it's Weyburn for us a little bit delayed. When we first started here 13 years ago, and we were just a little junior company, one of the first donations we looked at doing was ambulance service, and putting some money towards buying an extra ambulance. And that got us sort of down that path in discussions as we grew as a company, which then followed through to STARS, where we really saw a need for the community for STARS and got involved in that and brought it to Saskatchewan. And we donated about $5 million to STARS and are a continued supporter of STARS. And so, one of the things I've really recognized and noticed as we've grown, and we have, I think, over 300 employees here, but outside of that, we've had such great support from the community and the people in the community. And so we're really, really grateful to be able to give back to the community this way, and to help build a brand new hospital. So we're really proud to announce our donation of $4.5 million to the Weyburn District Hospital Foundation. Very exciting, to help build a new modern hospital for the community. And so, one of the benefits, I think, a sort of a unique benefit with STARS is the STARS combined with this new hospital will just add and enhance that project as well. Also, I'd like to acknowledge and thank the following people that are here supporting today's events. The Saskatchewan Health Minister, the Honourable Dustin Duncan. Maybe a longer applause for him being Minister. The Deputy Mayor of Weyburn, Nancy Stiles. Mal Barber and the entire board of Weyburn District Hospital Foundation, and representatives from surrounding RMs. And also I'd like to have another special thank you to Ken Joant Cugnet for their support and donation to this hospital foundation. And I think they've been very key as supporters of Crescent Point in the community, and really pushing that legacy into the community, and so pretty proud to be involved with Ken all these years and in the growth of our company. And then I'd just like to thank the volunteers and local businesses that helped put this event together. I think Bernice and Holly and Anna and all the people involved in the detail stuff that really made this work. And we're really excited again to be a part of this and seeing the growth of this community and how it's developed over the years, and the support that the community has really provided to Crescent Point. So thank you again for attending, and now I'd like to introduce Mal Barber to say a few words.
What a great day. Honorable Dustin Duncan, Acting Mayor Nancy Stiles, Sun Country Board Marilyn Charlton, and Margaret Cugnet, CEO of the Sun Country Health District. I know you're out there. Crescent Point President Scott Saxberg, and everyone else is here that is going to benefit from the new hospital that someday will come to Weyburn due to a large part to the donation that we're receiving today. The mission of the Weyburn and District Hospital Foundation is to raise the local community funds to equip and furnish a new hospital. Crescent Point Energy, you have put us over the top. Your commitment of $4.5 million brought us to our first major goal of $20 million, estimating what we think a hospital is going to cost. $20 million needed for the bricks and mortar for a new Weyburn and District General Hospital. The Weyburn community is going to be overwhelmed with your announcement today, with your generosity. The investment will be appreciated by everyone, and we want to thank the corporate board. We want to thank the shareholders, and we want to thank the employees for what's happening today. A new hospital will help us to hire and retain good doctors, good nurses, support staff, create a new physical plant that will run efficiently, reducing costs. It will make a safer environment for our patients. There won't be cross-infections and things that can happen in an older styled hospital, and potentially increase the procedures that may be done locally in our own hospital. Of course, it will make our community a more favorable place for people looking for a new place to call home. Yes, our new hospital is on the horizon. This dream did not just happen yesterday. I was on a board that started in the early 90s, and we had a foundation then, and we raised money, and we had the Diamonds and Ice dance, and we did other things, and the Sun Country Health Board have that money guarded for us, and it's still slotted towards that new hospital when it's time. We have to be thankful for Crescent Point today, but we also have to be thankful for donations from many of you here today. I see people who have donated money and supported us for each year and many times over since we started raising money. We must also thank our provincial government. They lowered the rate over time from local money required at 35% down to 20%. That has saved the local community millions and made a new hospital available to people in our province without requiring so much local support. And we owe them a big thanks. While we say that though, there's a phrase that says good government means less taxes, and I'd like to say that's not always true, because where does the rest of the money come from the hospital? It doesn't come out of the air, it comes from taxes that everybody in the province pays. So remember that when you make your tax bill out, there's a lot of it going to a lot of good causes, and one will be a new hospital when it's built in Weyburn. Government studies have illustrated the shortfalls and inadequacy of our present hospital. Mr. Minister, when the time is right, and we hope very soon, we are ready. Crescent Point Energy, through your commitment, our initial goal has been reached. Your example will encourage others to come on board and keep our momentum going forward to pay for other equipment and infrastructure that's needed. Later today, a funeral will celebrate the life of Ron Milliker, our Vice Chair, our past Treasurer of the Foundation. He was extremely pleased to know that we would be here today celebrating this donation, a milestone on our road to a new hospital. I would just echo what Scott said about thanking the people that did it today. I won't name them, but he did. And they were here busy working this morning, getting everything ready, and been planning this for many, many weeks. In Saskatchewan, we have a strong sense of responsibility for ourselves and our neighbors. Neighbors caring for neighbors. It is a fabric on which our community is built. We meet today to receive your support for the hospital in front of a rink that bears your name. And this afternoon, your staff meet at the Triple C Center, or the Cugna Center, depending what you want to call it, which was also a beneficiary of your generosity. Crescent Point, your sense of community responsibility is your way of caring and giving back. Supporting health care allows you to care for the generations present and future. Weyburn and District is our home. Weyburn and District is your home. Thank you, Crescent Point, a company that cares. Would you please help me in giving Crescent Point a very, very warm ovation of thanks. now to ask our Minister of Health, the Honourable Dustin Duncan, to come forward and have a few remarks.
Thank you very much, Mel. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be with all of you here in Weyburn for a very exciting announcement. I'm pleased to bring greetings on behalf of Premier Brad Wall and the Government of Saskatchewan. I want to acknowledge our Deputy Mayor, members of Council, members of our municipal leadership from across the Weyburn area. I also want to recognize members of the board of the Weyburn and District Health Foundation, as well as Crescent Point, Scott Saxberg, members of your team, all of the employees of Crescent Point who are here, all of your employees that have joined us this afternoon for such a great announcement. Health infrastructure has many components. It's the people, it's the nurses, the doctors, and the lab techs, and so on. It's the equipment and the technology that those people use, and it is the physical infrastructure. Since our government formed office in 2007, we've worked hard on all of these areas. For example, today in Saskatchewan, there are more than 400 more doctors working in this province, and we've seen stabilization of services here in Weyburn. Over 1,000 more nurses are employed in the healthcare system. Record investment have been spent on technology and equipment and drugs that our patients need. And over the last 7 years, over $1 billion has been spent of your tax dollars to repair and replace aging infrastructure, such as our hospitals and our long-term care facilities. In fact, many people would be surprised, or perhaps not, considering that our hospital is in this list, but 2/3 of our health facilities in this province were built before the year 1970. We have a lot of work to do. None of this work would be possible. The work that we've done in the last 7 years and the work that we'll do in the future, none of it would be possible without community support from individuals and municipal councillors and leaders. It would not be possible without our health foundations, and it would not be possible without our corporate community. And I want to thank a very strong corporate partner that we have in this province, Crescent Point Energy. On behalf of the Government of Saskatchewan, thank you. And that seems not to be enough to say, but thank you. Thank you, Scott, and to your team for your investment in our province. Thank you for your investment in our people, and thank you for your investment in our community. The list of investments is long in Crescent Point's relatively short history in this province. But this sports facility is just one of many that bear its name. Investments in education, in STARS, which is a very important investment in this province, and of course now today. Scott, to your management team, to your employees, to your board of directors, to you, Ken Cugnett, thank you for all that you've done for this community and will continue to do in this community and in this province. I also, on behalf of the Government of Saskatchewan, want to thank the Weyburn and District Health Foundation for raising money, for raising your advocacy efforts, for raising the need for a new hospital here in Weyburn. Thank you for locating your office next to my constituency office in Weyburn. You know, I remember the first meeting after the government was formed by early members of the Health Foundation when they met with former Minister Don McMorris. And at that time, they had a goal, they had a vision in mind of raising dollars, and they knew it was going to be a daunting goal, because at that time it was, as Mel said, 35% of what was needed to be raised at the local level. And even after that was lowered to 20%, it was still a very daunting goal. And I don't think, frankly, people thought that that money could be raised so quickly. And I think that that shows a lot about our foundation, about this community, about the people that contribute to good causes in this community. And so in closing, I just want to say to all of you, and to Crescent Point, to Scott, to your team, thank you. It is with a great deal of pride that I say thank you on behalf of the Government of Saskatchewan for such a tremendous contribution to such a worthwhile project that we are all going to work together to see come to fruition. Thank you, and it is my pleasure to introduce the Deputy Mayor, Nancy Stiles. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a perfect fall afternoon in Weyburn. It's just a beautiful day for the barbecue. It is my pleasure to be here on behalf of Mayor Button and the City of Weyburn to add my thanks to Crescent Point Energy for their amazing support, not only the Weyburn and District Hospital Foundation, but also their continued presence in our city. It can be difficult sometimes in our province and community for healthcare dollars. And this commitment from Crescent Point Energy adds some confidence and much-needed dollars to the Hospital Foundation. It is often the difference of caring corporations like Crescent Point Energy that make the effort a little easier and brighten the whole picture. I would like to offer my best wishes to everyone who has had a hand in generating this donation. The City of Weyburn and the entire district around Weyburn will all greatly benefit from your generosity. Coming together for a common cause reminds us of why we want to live in such a great community. And on a personal note, Joanne, Kim, this is overwhelming. I don't know if any of you out there know, but many, many years ago, Ken and Joanne donated the first laparoscopic equipment to the operating room at the Weyburn General Hospital, and all the people that it helped. I'll never, never forget it. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It is going to make such a difference for the people of Weyburn and District. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, and enjoy some more food and drinks. And if you have any other questions, we have some of our staff here to answer anything else. And thank you very much again.